Alright guys, so as a lot of you know, if you've been following Dart Frog Depot, we have gone very much away from dart frogs and we're doing a lot of Pac-Man frogs. I personally am having a lot of fun breeding them. I think the genetics is going to become better and better and better. I'm going to show you some of the morphs we have here and then some of the stuff we're working on. It's kind of a little hidden yet, so hopefully these frogs are going to cooperate with this video. So it's just basically going to be a show off some morphs, and I'm going to put them away when we're done here. So this is a little sunburst male we're growing up. You can see they have these nice, like, just spots of red here and there. You'll see the difference when I show you like a strawberry pineapple, a little bit difference, but its butt's a little more the reddish color, a little bit more yellow than you would see out of a strawberry. So this is what I would consider a sunburst and not a strawberry or not an albino. It's kind of in the middle, really. I'm not going in any order, so I'm sorry we're not doing like all the albino complexes in one, because this is I don't breed ornates. I just have this one ornate because he's a blob and I really like him, and it's just kind of a trash can for anything that's left because he's always going to eat. This is a male. You know, like I said, he's just here just as a pet. I don't think we have plans anytime in the future to do any kind of ornate breeding. So he's just fun. Now this is a strawberry pineapple, or red vein albino, some people call it. And you can see the difference between the sunburst I just showed you. Look at how those veins are really nice and red. You got the yellow in between. This is a strawberry pineapple. Much different than you just saw with that sunburst, and now I think you can hopefully see the difference now. I'm gonna save some of the more interesting ones for last. This is everybody's collection. Each one of these, in my opinion, this is just a regular green. Just a really nice green male. And this guy's like Old Faithful. Anytime breeding needs to happen with a green spawn, he's ready to go. And to go along with the greens, you know, again, I think every collection needs one of these too. It's just a really nice tan, and she's not going to want to cooperate. But this is just a tan. Sometimes they have nice little orange highlights. You really don't want to cooperate. So we're getting a little more. I'm not going to leave her out too much because she's not digging this video. But sometimes you get tans that are really dark. Sometimes you get tans that are really light. And it's called flames or tangerines. But, I mean, they generally turn tan. And I don't have one out, but a camo would be basically your green and tan mixed patches. This is exactly like it sounds like. We have some camos, but they're really small, and I kind of want to show you mostly larger stuff today, so we won't show you the camo more. This is, you don't see a lot of these as adults. This is a 4-spot, big large female. Not a 4-spot albino, I'll show you that in a minute, but you can see that they don't have pattern. Really neat animals, I think. Again, you don't see a whole lot of 4-spot adults, and I don't know why. I mean, there's certainly enough 4-spots out there. Running out of normal stuff. Alright, so last but not least, I really like this Sunburst, so I wanted to show her off because I think this is like an extreme example of the morph. She is gorgeous. The video's probably not going to do her justice, but see these really red highlights all over, just beautiful yellow. I just think this is an amazing female Sunburst, so I wanted to show you two because a lot of people get confused with the Sunbursts. We're doing a juggling act over here. And these are growing up. This is, like I just showed you, a 4-spot. Now I'm going to show you a 4-spot albino, which is a little jumpy because she's smaller, but this is a 4-spot albino. See how it lacks pattern on the sides. I know, sweetheart. It just has basically 4 spots in the middle. And I'm sorry, she's not really going to cooperate as much as I'd like her to. Just nice 4 spots and bright yellow on the sides. There's some lines too that are called Pikachus overseas that they are just extremely nice yellow. That the 4 spots are really bold, and you can judge the quality of a 4-spot and a 4-spot albino based upon how clean the sides are and the back are, and how intensified the yellow or the green or the tan is. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to kind of our stuff we're growing up. Some of this stuff is newer. I'm not going to call it a morph. Some of these are proven morphs, but these are extreme examples in my opinion. We get to see a lot of these frogs, fortunately, so we get to pick the best of the best. We're going to start with, this is just an oddball albino that I'm calling a white albino. I don't know if it's going to come through on there, but it's just really white. When it was young, there was no yellow at all. It's not a translucent. There's no mutant in here. It's just weird. There's just something about this female, or I think it's a female, that is just, I thought was very different. So we're going to try and work with that. Oh, I forgot to show you the Arita. So we grow up some Aritas. We're going to start working with Aritas hopefully down the line. These guys are a lot more feisty. In my opinion, they're excellent eaters. They like to make noise. They like to bite a little bit, you know, when they're stressed out. This is a brown phase Arita. Very young yet. These frogs get decently large. So I'm trying to show him to you. You're not a big fan of being out. So I'm trying not to get bit too much. Come on the light, is that a little better? These guys have really nice, he's gonna talk now. Alright, so we won't stress about, but really nice neon green. They come in a green form, they come in this tan form with these like green highlights, and then they come in like an orange. We have all of them growing up. So I'm going to show you this one, and it's kind of hard to see some of the subtle traits on it. It is a mutant from the Samurai line, and it's the main mutation about this particular animal is in the eyes. The eyes are pure black. Its pattern is a little messed up as well, as far as it just doesn't look traditional for a tan. So hopefully this will come out on video. I mean, see, the eyes are just, they're really jet black for a regular Pac-Man, and they're black on both sides. And his pattern is just mutated, just different. So, you know, this certainly isn't one of the most extreme mutants you could see out there. But obviously it's a visual mutant. Like working with him, he's a cool frog, and it's really interesting to see what we might be able to make with him. Now I'm saving the best for last here. These last 5, 6 they're all green complex morphs. And what I said by that is you hear a million different emerald, teal, peppermint, mint, all this different stuff. So I kind of wanted to put them all out here, and you could see the differences, so you could go through the video and be like, okay, this is the peppermint, this is an emerald, and kind of compare and contrast to your own. And then I have just one that we're working on, a project we're working on here that's different. So this first one is a traditional samurai peppermint. I love these animals. I think they're just gorgeous, and you can just tell the metallic green on these animals. And classic of a samurai is they have these golden circles around the pattern. Beautiful animals. I actually have quite a few just males because I like them. I think they're beautiful frogs. You sit right there, we won't come back. I think they're gorgeous frogs to look at. They make some really neat babies. So whenever we have peppermints available, I mean, they just fly. So next we're going to move to the emerald. The emerald is basically it's made by Robert, the Frog Father. He's done many years of line breeding. This is a little one. This is a 4-spot emerald. Gorgeous frogs. You can see how clean that is. Two spots, you know, 4 barely visible. The 2 on the top. Ha ha ha! I knew you were gonna try that. But a little bit different of a green, a little bit more brighter. And Robert has mixed in the 4-spot gene, which I think just intensifies that animal. So the last ones here these are teal projects, and I think we're probably going to have to do it a little bit more light closer to me here, just because this light's going to really make it look better. This is a teal project, and I don't know if the blues are coming out in that, but in real life, this thing is as aqua blue as I've seen in person, without talking about the enhanced stuff. You know, these guys they're just fed mice, so there's no enhancements in them, but just an amazing sheen blue to them. We have a few of those guys we're working with. Probably they're younger yet, as you can see. They're probably not going to be bred till later in the season. And these two, switch, you're coming here. These two are teals as well. I mean, you can really see the teal on the left one. I mean, again, I hope this is coming through in the camera. It's so hard to photograph blue, but like that animal is as blue as I've seen on many, you know, so-called samurai blues that are, you know, go through the enhancement and really don't keep that blue. These are amazing blues. I'm extremely excited to do some work with these guys as they get older. So again, just want to show you what we're kind of working with here. I mean, we have the array of all the Cranwell morphs, some new stuff that we're playing around with that we get to tinker with, some cool spawns. So we got 2 or 3 spawns in the water right now. We do post, we do retail, we do wholesale. A lot of the bigger spawns, they go out to wholesale, but we like to try and make anything more interesting available to you guys first. You can always buy from us no matter what the morph is. We always have it, and we can take care of you. So Dart Frog Depot, check us out. We got a bunch of Pac-Mans we're working on. We do breed them in-house. As you could hear in the background, we have a whole rain system chambers going here, tadpoles everywhere. We got a big tadpole room. So we do a lot of the stuff we sell comes here. Not a lot of people can say that. You know, we take big pride in selling you guys some real fat frogs. Hope you enjoyed the video. Whatever you want to see, let us know. Comment below. Have a great holiday season. Know tomorrow's Christmas, and have a safe holiday season. Take care, guys.